Good evening everyone and welcome to Admiral Markets webinar. My name is Nenad and today we will see Euro dollar, pound dollar, Australian dollar, New Zealand and dollar yen. And last week was very good. We had a great webinar. Actually we had a lot of success with our trade setups, and as you could see actually we had multiple trades going on, and this was the past week result. So total of possible 270 pips. So this is of course hypothetical result. You could have made more, you could have made less, but the thing is this was according to our setups. This is how you could have made and what you could have made for the previous week. Before I begin, standard risk disclaimer explaining that online education materials are available by Admiral Markets Estonia for a global audience, so take into consideration that information is not suitable for everyone. To get a corresponding information on charting conditions and any other detail, you should visit Admiral Markets Global, select your country of residence, and contact an appropriate entity. This webinar is for informational and education purposes. Risk disclosure statement stating all possible risks associated with Forex market. By accepting the risk, you're also proceeding further with me. And finally, this is what we had for the previous week. Nice setups, good results, and you can see euro dollar positional trade was good for 60 pips and more. Pound dollar, that was definitely the trade of the week, was good for 110 and even more pips. Australian dollar was also good for 25 to 30 pips. Not a bad one, but also you could have made minus 30 depending, you could have lose minus 30 depending on your entry and your take profit. Again, euro yen plus 40 possible pips, and also finally dollar yen plus 35 pips. And also one of my favorite trades was dollar yen. No matter, it didn't give us huge number of pips, but afterwards, if you remember my analysis, afterwards you could have made even more if you longed on dip, as I was telling you to do. So dollar yen was a very good setup, but I was really happy with a subsequent dip that happened in dollar yen. And actually this was my analysis. I think that you probably read it, and this is POC zone that was hit subsequently, but just after this analysis the price spiked further to the upside. Okay, so you could have made even more. And that was for the previous week. I hope that you really guys enjoyed. Before we start this week and I show you actually what happened after our entries, have in mind that Zero to Hero project is also going on. So guys, just register here. And for all of you who are still new to trading, and even if you have some experience, this will be very useful, because we covered every important aspect in 21 days. So try to get it. You can also have a free and good system. It's free for Zero to Hero people, Zero to Hero registrants and attendees of this program. So let's continue with rules and setups. You probably know this, but just in case, if you're not sure about this, you need to give price a breathing room. Use scaling in if you wish, and of course you do your own trade and money management. Always respect your stop loss, always and always. That's very important. We take only one position per listed pair, either position or alternative trade, whichever hits first. have in mind that first touch of the zone is the most profitable. That's why we need to focus on the first touch, because usually during the first touch and after the first touch of the zone, price tends to go in our direction, and that is connected to historical versus now moment, buyers and sellers. Positional trades are called trend trades. Alternative trades go with by the name of counter trend trades. Breakout trades and scalp trade levels, we trade independently of any position. So that can be second entry, a breakout trade, or a scalp trade that can be also second entry, adding to your positional or alternative trade that has been running. Depending on time and volatility, we use profit stop after 20 pip, not less. Remember that. Session recap setups are valid for today, tomorrow, and sometimes the day after tomorrow. Pay attention to my Twitter updates and have in mind the scalp trade should be done at or very close to important support and resistance levels. Those are calculated by historical levels and Camarilla. Add these levels to your system. Pay attention to trend, so if we miss an entry, you can use my analysis to actually enter maybe a little bit later in the trade. Add these levels to your system always. Those are strong levels. And the term pips pool that we use is the maximum available number of pips you could have got and made on recap entries. Okay, that's also important. So pay attention. This was euro dollar, and as you can see, we had a sell position around 1.0940. We placed a stop loss at 1.0975. Target was 1.0850. Target 2 was 1.0800. And what happened is actually here. Here, and bang, it went down. So our trade was initiated just 2 days after. Oh, sorry, screen is stuck. Okay, now you can see. Thanks guys for remind us. Yes, now you should be able to see my screen. This is euro dollar, you see. So of course guys, the primary rule and the rule of a thumb is we never sell low and we never buy high unless there is a specific breakout trade opportunity. Why we don't buy high or sell low? Because guys, if you want to sell your car or your house, you won't be selling it low, right? You want to have the best possible price. And even though if you miss the price, there will be another customer that will offer you much better price to sell your car or house. Same is with price, guys. It's also the market, right? So there are buyers and sellers, and we don't want to be caught in a bad price, because if we do, then probably our trade will end in a loss. And especially if you leverage, those trades can actually give you much more headache than good. So even though if we miss sometimes a trade, it's good, because that means that we actually want just to have a little bit better price, and nothing wrong with that, guys. You cannot sell your BMW or Mercedes or Audi the same as you would sell a Ford or I don't know, fiat or something like that. You know, everything has the price. Every market has the price. So, euro dollar, position sell at 1.0940. This was it. The price was hit here. The profit, maximum profit, could have been taken here. So euro dollar was a good winner trade. This was the best trade, the trade of the week. Definitely pound dollar. Again, I told you sell on rallies, guys. And I mean, really, pound dollar is, I don't know where it can be bought. I'm not into buying pound at this point. Of course, pound yen is different beast, but pound dollar is another market for itself. Sell was initiated around these levels, guys, here. I mean, we also could have sold it here, but these were the levels, like 10 pips from our zone. And what happened is, well, you know what happened. Watch this, guys. Wow. Even more than my TP here. So according to session recap, we could have made 110 pips. But guys, if you actually had held this trade, you could have made, you could have made 200 pips. And I got a message, I think it was you, Leon, who sent me a message over Twitter, not sure now, that this trade was good for 200 pips. I mean, that's great. If you were really patient to hold it and you didn't make any protection for this trade, well, I mean, these kind of setups don't happen every so often. But when it happens, just watch these candles, guys. This is, especially this was candle that was initiated, that initiated the drop. I mean, it was so obvious for all who traded. Watch this. I mean, I cannot draw a good trend line, but this is the logic, guys. Watch this. How it dropped. I mean, who would have thought, really, that it would have dropped even more than this TP, but, well, it happens. Leon is saying, I wish it was me. Well, I'm not sure, but I'm sure that I got a message on Twitter from a trader who actually made 200 pips on this. Yeah, but actually, well, no matter what, guys, this was definitely the trade of the week. Now Australian dollar. Here we had our trade initiated around this level, alternative sell trade here. And what happened is, well, price dropped. It dropped like for some 25 pips. Now, it depends. If you close your trade somewhere here, I guess that you're in profit. If you close your trade, well, here, that would be a loss. I mean, this is like two-way possibility. I mean, you could have made money, you could have lost money, you could have lost money. So this is actually, I mean, not a great setup. Still, it again, guys, look, it rejected at POC zone. I mean, after it hit POC zone, we didn't have any rejections until the price hit 7700. So this was again a good rejection point, but the price lacked in momentum to go further to the downside, and this was actually news release. I'm not sure now which news was this. I mean, it doesn't matter, because I'm sure that this was news release. Look at the time here and look at this momentum candle. So probably, guys, on a bad Australian dollar news, the price would have turned to the downside. But well, again, POC zones and rejection points are always really, they've been working in our favor. Another trade setup that hit last week, Derek is saying CPI number. Indeed, Derek. Well, CPI. I mean, you know, with those kind of trades, you need to always be careful, because if the news were bad, the price would probably go down. I mean, that's always the case with such news releases. Usually it goes in trend direction, but sometimes if deviation from prediction is big, it can reverse, and it happened. But nevertheless, that is the power of POC zone. It usually has reaction. So another thing is Euro Yen, guys. Euro Yen was good, and we had a trade that was initiated like sell position. Exactly at this price and time, the price rejected, giving a total possible 40 pips. Again, guys, this was the last chance for you to go short, because after that, you see, this is the power of POC zones. Even though the price was meant to go even higher, our POC zone rejected it. Not just one time, but 3 times. See here. So that is why this trade was good. I mean, triple rejection, and if you traded the first touch, as I say, well, here, this was maximum profit, 40 pips. And dollar yen, we had breakout trade. Breakout trade setup actually was initiated next day after my analysis, and after the analysis you can see what happened. Dollar yen spiked to the upside. So what I was trying to say is that this was, even though this was not the best trade, for me this was very, very dear trade, because I really like sometimes to take those breakout setups, especially if they happen with such a strong momentum. This is like, if there wasn't for this candle, I would say this was like advance, 3 advance soldiers. Some call it 3 bullish soldiers, but this is actually bullish advance pattern, you see? And it was rejected, but initially for this breakout it was very, very good, because it was instant pips. Ilya, hi, he's asking, is this recap? This is recap, not new signals. We'll start with new signals soon. And this is, I still see people coming. This was past week results. Okay, so plus 215 to 270 possible pips. Great. Now for this week, euro dollar, guys. Well, I will sell euro dollar. I mean, I don't want to tell you, you probably know if you follow me, that I'm bearish in euro dollar, and I'm selling it on rallies. I mean, for me, euro dollar is bearish, still on its way towards these targets, but maybe we need to wait for the price to develop. At this point, guys, this week is full of fundamental release. You will see a lot of releases throughout this week. We have ADP. Yes, we have NFP, guys. And very soon, you will see US elections in a week. guys, we will do a special webinar, how to trade US elections, and Chris and I will give you setups next Monday. But market may be preparing for the elections at this point. The article is also ready, so please read it. The article about our own opinion, you will see it soon. So yeah, I think that Chris and I, you will see the article here, guys, on Trader's blog very soon. It should be published maybe tomorrow. So go to Analytics Trader's blog, please. And you will see on Twitter actually, but here is where you will go to read it. That will be an extensive article that Chris and I did, and I really mean extensive, guys. It's not a typical blog that Chris and I write, but it's more like a deep insight into US elections. And we actually explained which pairs you can trade. You will see Mexican peso, you will see SP 500, and yeah, we will also make a webinar dedicated to trading US elections. Why not, guys? And every single possibility we covered also. If Trump wins, if Clinton wins, so everything is covered. Okay, so this is for euro dollar, and now I will show you my chart. Just give me a few seconds, guys, and I'll explain why we are gonna sell there. Okay, guys, here 1020. What do you see here, really? I mean, this is strong. This is a lot of historical rejection here. See, this candle tells me a lot. Sellers happen in between 0.980 to 1.1030. So 50 pips of sellers, guys, here. Even more. I mean, we don't need to be that precise. But if you read my analysis today on a Forex Empire, that is usually the analysis that I do, and I've been doing to Forex Empire every Monday. I was specific that it might sell from here, and it happened. So yeah, I will try. I'm not sure, guys, how many of you know that I write also for Forex Empire, of course, within in Admiral Markets name, of course. But let me see if I can actually find the article and show you the page where actually you can read it every Monday. Okay, here it is, guys. So Forex Empire, you just need to type Forex Empire, my name and share name on Google, or here, forexempire.com, author Nenad, like this. So you can read exclusive analysis every Monday, guys. Each Monday, okay? Each Monday, because what happens is Admiral Markets has an agreement with Forex Empire to provide exclusive analysis, and I do that. So here. And my analysis, you see, I was very clear. I mean, this should, here, I said it could reject from this region, and it was rejected. Okay? And you can read it there. So it's basically the same as I'm telling you now. Ilya is saying more exclusive on Forex Empire. No, Ilya, when I say exclusive analysis, it means that I cannot provide analysis to any other than to that specific website. So if Admiral Markets has the agreement to publish the analysis on Forex Empire, then I will publish on Forex Empire without publishing it on any other website. That means exclusive. Exclusive means that you can publish only on a single website because it's exclusive to them. But nevertheless, guys, Admiral Markets website is the primary source of the analysis. And I did Australian dollar New Zealand analysis on website. So on Monday, actually, you can read two analyses from me, from my side, right? Euro dollar or pound dollar on Forex Empire, and other analysis as always on Admiral Markets. I mean, Admiral Markets is still the primary provider of analysis, and of course I'm faithful, but sometimes we need also to respect other websites that also have their own readers, guys, and that's good because even more people will come to trade with us, to see what we do, and to see that we really provide top-notch education and really analysis, institutional grade. So here, guys, as always, Australian dollar, New Zealand. Yeah. Yes, guys, you can always tweet Forex Empire articles, but I sometimes forget to do that because I have a lot of things to do. But yeah, I will. I actually can tweet about it. Yeah, why not? Good idea. Good idea, Mario. So I can do that. Yes, I will answer your questions. Just let's proceed with webinar. So euro dollar sell. This is sell. This is stop loss. Again, I'm bearish on euro dollar. And I really think that if it goes here, I mean, I already have pending order around 1020, a little bit lower, okay, 1020. So let's see if it will be hit, but if it's not hit, I will be monitoring the price and I will sell it in the zone, okay? Pound dollar, again, sell, of course, pound dollar is sell. 1.2300, 1.2350, 1.2135. This is breakout to the downside, okay? So for me, pound dollar is again sell on rallies. You see there is a rally now at this point. So we might see some sellers around EMA 89, H4 confluence. And guys, don't forget that this is also historical sellers here. Okay, so a lot of historical selling here. So we might see actually selling from this zone, and stop loss is 2350. Stop loss is 2350, guys, above this region here. So pound dollar is in a clear downtrend, and I was very specific about it after this I call it fat finger candle. So after this candle, actually I said, guys, just sell on rallies. I mean, this pound dollar is only sell, sell, and sell. So see here, a lot of pressure from sellers this region, and we also have H4, we also have EMA, historical selling is there. Also, if you, I mean, you can even place Fibonacci here at fat finger candle. I mean, you see, guys, it's like 61.8 exactly. So a lot of confluence. Ilya is asking, could this be a master candle? Yes, Ilya, this is master candle. Because this candle now is actually, guys, your level of support and resistance. This is resistance, this is support. There is no stronger interim resistance and support except for fat finger candle. This is master candle. We didn't have master candle breakout, because master candle breakout should have happened after 4 candles. So 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 candles define the master candle. You know, guys, if you follow Price Action Trading School and follow my webinars and seminars, you know that master candle is confirmed after 4 subsequent candles. First, second, and third candle, if they break out, that is master candle breakout. But guys, this is master candle. And this is your resistance and your support. Everything below this is extremely bearish. Everything above this is so-called correction. Until then, let's see. At this point, guys, this is sell on rallies. I really don't know where we can buy pound dollar because I'm not buying it, really. I cannot pinpoint the exact price to buy into. Pound yen is different. Pound dollar is not pound yen. There is correlation, but pound yen is a little bit different. Yes, pound yen is also correlated to pound dollar, because usually when you will see pound yen going in same direction, you see, same, more or less, right? And indeed, this is master candle for pound yen. I agree. But you see, guys, pound yen has been recovering slightly better than pound dollar. See, pound dollar. Now watch pound yen. See, recovery is a bit better on pound yen. I mean, guys, pound yen is one of the pairs that has a really strong ATR. You see, pound dollar last 7 days, 100 pips. Pound yen last 7 days, 140. Now, if we change these numbers to slightly a different time scale, 14, we would see probably even higher result. But pound yen is, I mean, I love pound yen. And here, this is master candle. This could start to reject from here, but we need to see. I didn't do pound yen analysis because it's very similar to pound the dollar. But yes, pound pairs really look the same. But the difference is average through range. Pound yen, pound New Zealand, they move, guys, much faster, and the movement is much better than pound dollar. Australian dollar is also bearish. We can sell 76.40, stop loss at 76.90, TP 75.60, and possible buy around 75.20, stop at 74.90, and TP is 76.20. So this is Australian dollar. You see here Australian dollar. This is, even if you go to 1 hour, bearish. So 76.40, here, guys, we also have a trend line. We also have another trend line. And so on. You can make a lot of trend lines here. The thing is, this is high, this is low. Now the price is in retracement, and I think it will make a higher, this is higher low, but it will also make a lower high. Where this low high might happen is, I would like to see it there. See? Order block. Bullish order block. Exactly at H3. Here and there. So we might see a rejection from Australian dollar. As always, guys, I didn't check the news, but if you see that there is news, you can opt to trade this or not. But according to purely technical analysis, this is what I see. Sell if it goes to 76.40. and buy if it goes there around 75.20. So if it goes there, here guys, you could have probably buy it, but I would prefer a sell. But still, this is place where longs might happen because this is some sort of range on daily. So we will either be selling or buying. Darshan is asking, can you expect cable to rise as high as 1.23 from where it is? I don't know, Darshan. It might rise. Why not? Because you see, this looks like bullish. This is like inverted head and shoulders, you see? If this is left shoulder, this is head, this is right shoulder. This spot has been broken, so we might see a pullback towards 23. I mean, why not? Indeed, it's hammering up and holding support where it was resistance. Indeed. So if this proceeds up, well, I expect this to go at least to this region. Here, this is also, guys, possible. I mean, pay attention to this also, 2270. I would personally prefer a slightly higher, but also pay attention to 2270, please. Because this is also important. You see a lot of sellers here. I mean, you see here tons of sellers. So it might reject from 2270 also. Now, the only thing what is bothering me, it's actually, it sits here also, sellers. They sit at 23. We have EMA 89. We also have, guys, it's very close to 61. It's H4. So that is why I would prefer 23. But yes, 2270 could also reject the price. So pay attention. We covered Australian dollar, now Australian dollar New Zealand. Position buy 1.0630, as I explained in today's analysis. 1.0580, 1.0750 is TP. And position buy, another buy position, 1.0540. Stop loss 1.0500, TP 1.0740. The reason is, actually, I stated it in the analysis, so you can actually go to the website and read the analysis. Very clear. We have a trend line here. We have a broken trend line that is descending. This is signal for a continuation. H3 MA89 close to 50. It's a POC zone, so it's already in. So for traders who want to trade it now, you can actually enter, or you should have entered because the price was there. And you see, if it breaks down, then it should go to POC2 and spike. So here, guys, it's already in the zone. It should spike, but we will see. If it doesn't spike, it could go to POC2, 0.53040. Let's see what the price will give us. And finally, guys, dollar yen. 105.50 is sell, 105.80 is stop, TP is 104.40. Position is 1.0440, sorry, 104.40, 104.10 is stop, 105.50 is TP. Let me show you this, then I will answer questions. So dollar yen. You see it's going down now, it's rejecting. And we might see positional buy trade here, around this region here. 40 to 20, you see? There could be a buy possibility. Sell possibility 105.50, definitely. With stop at 105.80. So it's a tight range, and we need to wait for the price to either break or pull back. Now, guys, you can ask questions. Darshan is saying we have resistance at 22.47. Yeah, it's close to H3, so it's resistance indeed. But if it breaks, you see, this is strong momentum candle. If it goes above this region, I mean, it can proceed to the upside. This can be a stop grabber, but it's not a major market, so I don't think it's a stop grabber. But let's wait. Egils is asking on 1 hour there is T89 for Australian New Zealand. Yes. I mean no. We are still in the zone, and on 1 hour, let's see, I will open now Australian dollar New Zealand. This might go to POC2, yes, because it's rejecting. It's a sort of T89 indeed. I would prefer the bearish body, but yes, it's T89. So the problem is it's not a major market now. So we need to wait for Tokyo. Usually maybe Wellington can do something for this pair. But there is no big volatility at this point. But on 4 hours, see here, 4 hour is still struggling. It looks like it might go down to POC2 indeed, but it's still struggling to go down. It's ranging. Mario is asking what is this pivot point indicator? This is Camarilla pivot, my proprietary indicator. Send me an email and I will send it over to you. Ilya is asking if Australian dollar New Zealand is bullish and you show Australian dollar short, wouldn't it be better to short New Zealand dollar? I mean, it would, but watch this. You can try to short it, but it's a heavy range. It's like Australian dollar New Zealand. But watch this, 48 pips, Ilya, ATR. This is nonsense. I mean, I'm not trading New Zealand dollar. And watch Australian dollar New Zealand, 66. I mean, still better to trade. Not much, but still better. The price is stuck. But on Australian dollar New Zealand, it looks like it could actually make a good breakout to the upside if it's not rejected to POC2. If it's rejected to POC2, then again, we go long, but we need to carefully monitor the price. Raymond and Mario asking about Euro Yen. Euro Yen is also sell on next rally, and if this rally gets here, see 88.6, very close, I would sell it. I'm not buying into 88.6. So this could be another sell for Euro Yen. Watch this. If it spikes here, it could be a sell. Blindo is asking, what are the color levels on your charts? Blue levels. Which one? Just tell me. This is Camarilla, this is ATR indicator. This is from this. So you see the price is stuck in a lower range. Last 7 days for Euro Yen 84 pips. It's clearly an indication that equities also are waiting for some important news such as such as NFP and possibly US elections. So Euro Yen is sell on rallies there. Next question, can I roll the slides? Sure. Euro dollar. Pound dollar. Australian dollar. Australian dollar New Zealand. And finally, dollar yen. Okay, guys, just ask me questions. I will try to answer. I don't see. Yeah, there is a lot of questions now. I see it. Can you take a look at dollar CAD? Sure. Dollar CAD. Long on dips. Definitely long on dips. You need to go on 4 hour. This is ranging on 1 hour. We have a trend line here. So watch this level here. 3,375 for possible longs. Okay, so this is long here. Looks like long indeed. But also pay attention. This could be rising wedge, bearish. So if it breaks this to the downside, it could go down. Still, it has more room to the upside. So yeah, this can be also pennant, but if this is a flagpole, that then dollar CAD can even spike to above H5. But just from technical perspective, this is bullish. Ron is asking, what is the difference between Camarilla and Admiral Market Pivot Point? Camarilla uses different calculation, Ron. Camarilla has different algorithm, different equation for calculating the levels than standard pivot points. Prabhakar is asking, EMA 89, which time frame is good to trade in confirmation? You use EMA 89 as a confluence. I prefer on 1 hour time frame, but mostly as confluence, not just a single signal. Forex trader is asking, do you think pivot points is good as Camarilla? I think they are good. Admiral Markets pivot points are great, but I stick to my Camarilla also because I'm the creator of Cam MACD system. So I've been a long time user of Camarilla, but Admiral Markets pivot points is one of the best tools in the market because it gives you also hourly pivot points and even lower time frame pivot points. The question, Euro GBP. This could be a retest here. Retest here, 0.8923, and then another buy trade. Ilya is asking, you use ATR 7 daily one. I use ATR 14. Yes, it's subjective. For intraday trades, I mostly use 7 days ATR. If you trade like swing trade, intra-week swing, then 14 is good. Mario is asking for oil and gold. Oil going down. It might be that it will be supported soon. But this is your target and possible bounce. This is 45, 46. So it could possibly bounce from this region here. So pay attention to oil here. Gold is looking like it might turn again to the upside. This was bearish, 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 failed head and shoulders, bullish, now retest. So gold could go up. Okay, so gold could go up. Mario is asking what period of H4 CPP? What is CPP, Mario? Sorin is asking for Euro GBP. I already covered it, Sorin. I'm in Euro GBP. What I can actually say here is that you might go long here. This looks like it's a retrace, and this could be even a trend line here. If you have see, it's breaking down, so it should go here. It should go here, and then you might consider some buying opportunity, but you see it's low ATR, so not that good. Camarilla pivot points, Mario is saying, CPP, okay. I call it just Camarilla. So your question was what period? If you use on 4-hour time frame, you put weekly. Darshan is giving compliments. Thanks, Darshan. Dollar index. Okay, dollar index. I mean, I don't trade dollar index really, and if you're really interested in that, I can cover it, but I don't trade really here. So dollar index, see here, it's supported, so this is confluence definitely here. And if you place Fibonacci from this spot to this spot, I mean, it's very, very close to 78.6. So this is the zone for possible bounce. Yes, Ilya, dollar index is 100% reverse to euro. So if we sell euro, we would go long on dollar index, right? That's the theory. Ready. So you can just watch euro dollar, and it will be contrary to dollar Swissy and dollar index. So yeah. Yes, Egils, important news for Australian dollar. No use of trading same correlated, I mean same pairs. Euro dollar and dollar Swissy, just trade one of those pairs. Or yen, it's at resistance, but yeah, it will be new. So Dado is saying great webinar. Thanks, Dado. And here, guys, we go to Forex calendar. Okay. We go to let's wait for the page to load up, and here Japanese yen, consumer confidence, and quarterly outlook report. So this will be important news, yes, for all yen pairs, including Australian dollar yen. But it's on Wednesday, yes, okay, it's on Wednesday. And also tomorrow for Australian dollar, also important for Australian dollar yen, is RBA interest rate decision. So guys, pay attention to this. 3:30 my time, so it's 2:30 GMT. Okay. And yeah, Robin is saying, I sent email requesting a copy of Camarilla MACD. Camarilla MACD is system, Robin. If you want the indicator, called Camarilla, I can send it. If you want an indicator that I use here, MACD, I can also send it. But this is actually a method that I have created, and it's not an indicator, Camarilla MACD. So if you want Camarilla indicator and MACD indicator, I can send it, no problem. Okay, do we see any divergence at this point? Well, here you can actually see that Australian dollar is, let me just show you the chart. Okay, let me show you the chart and I will explain. So Australian dollar yen is now at clearly at resistance, right? So you see, judging from price action, it looks like it's hitting resistance. Now, where will it go? It will much depend on the news. I mean, where it will be depend on the news. The thing is that here we see a divergence, indeed. This is 4-hour time frame, and the point is it's already playing out. Okay, it's already playing out, guys. You can actually see a higher high here and here a lower high. So this divergence is playing out. The price is going down. Now, if this high is taken out, it should go up. Okay, this should go up. See, divergence. This is higher high, lower high, bearish divergence. And what can happen is if it goes above this price, this will be negated. If it goes down, yeah, that means that we can also see a reversal of the trend, because at this point the trend is to the upside. But it will depend on news. Robin, please send me another email, because if you can send me your email now, it will be great. Here, Ilya, we don't have any divergence here. It's descending, but also the price is descending. So this is not divergence. For bearish divergence, okay, for bearish divergence, you need to have a higher high on the price, as we have here, a higher high, and a lower high on MACD, as we have here. So this is bearish divergence. Here, now at this point, there is no divergence. Yes, these lines are actually divergence lines, indeed. JPFX, a very good question. Why not a site or link to download indicators? Actually, that is what I will, we will upload all important indicators and some indicators that are very, very interesting, custom indicators to Admiral Markets in the future. At this point, there is no plans for that, but maybe it will become available in the future. I really have a huge database, so it will be available to Admiral Market traders. You need to have at least demo account, and you will be able to download really a huge number of custom indicators, so you can also create your custom-made systems, but that is just the mention. I don't know if it will happen. But very good idea, JP. Actually, we might start to think about this idea, yeah. Sean is asking, can US person open demo account? Sean, I think that you can open demo account. I mean, you are not restricted. I'm not sure, but try to open demo account. I think that demo account is just a demo account. I don't see anything bad with demo, because you're not trading with real money, so you are not susceptible to taxes, right? So I think that you should be able to do it, yeah. And China data already, indeed. Chinese data is very important for all yen pairs. So watch yen pairs if you watch Chinese data. Okay guys, so here we are. We came to the end of the webinar. Ron is saying thanks, you're the best. Thanks Ron, and guys, you're great too. And let's see if we get another good week. I hope so, but please, there will be a lot of important events. So as always guys, when you see that the week is full of important events, well, protect your profits. Thanks everyone for your comments, and hope to see you soon guys. Cheers and trade safe.